What's going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and welcome back to a freaking collector's edition unboxing. This hasn't happened in a long time, but it's holiday gaming season. It has started. It is here, and this is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I got the collector's edition in the mail today. Big thanks to Capcom for sending it over. Sorry about the awkward light. Still, my house is not set up. It's taking forever, but it will get there. Let's dive in. This is a massive, massive collector's edition. There are 4 statues, 6 Infinity Stones, and 1 copy of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which I'm pretty pumped about. I actually like the game in E3. I thought it felt better than the demo, so let's dive in and see what we got in here. First up, we have the game in a Steelbook. We'll open this up, give you some zoomed in shots. This is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite for PlayStation 4. I loved Injustice earlier this year. I really am pumped for Dragon Ball FighterZ next year. So this is going to fit the gap just peachy keen for me. And I know a lot of people have problems with the game, so I'm excited to dive in and see what the full thing is like. I'll probably be checking out the story and doing some versus fights. This is the Steelbook. It's got a nice cover right there. Nothing on the back, which is a little bit of a bummer. The slipcase obviously gives you a little bit more detail. And then inside, I have the character pass, which it comes with. That then gives you all of the characters, the DLC. And the interesting thing is that it says it expires in the year 2799, which I think is a pretty nice touch. We also have a Captain Marvel costume DLC right there, and then we have the game itself. On the inside, there is some cool art. Take a look at that. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Underneath the disc, anything? Yes, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. A little bit of logo treatment there. Okay, so now we got the Steelbook. The game is there. We'll have to install that in a hot minute. But let's dive into this big box. This is made by Triforce Collectibles, who do great work. I will say that I'm very bummed that Triforce never finalized their Evolve statues. I was so pumped for those. Goliath, Kraken. I actually had them ready to go in reserve, and they never ever came out. They also were making Hunter statues that never came out. But alas, Triforce does do great work, so if you're going to have a collector's edition, I feel like they are the cream of the crop. Let me pierce this. It's a very tight piece of tape, so it's actually just breaking in my finger. I'm not Wolverine, don't worry, there are no claws. That just came apart very, very nicely. Now, this is a 4 statue set, so this is a massive collector's edition. This thing retails for $200, which typically is like above my price zone. If I'm looking at like console level cost for a collector's edition, unless I absolutely love the game like a BioShock or a Mario or something like that, probably not going to spend the money. But if this display is awesome and the quality is there, it could be worth it. Alright, this is going to be an ugly sound, so let's cut this. Alrighty, so we are diving in, and we've got our lovely Mega Man X chilling over here. Oh, these are pretty good build quality. It's not as heavy as I would like, but it's pretty darn good. We'll get you some close-up shots of these guys here. Mega Man with all sorts of busted up floor. I like the floor. I like how he's on like a green blue. And we'll have to see how those all settle together. Next out, we have Captain Marvel up here, looking fierce. They're not the most detailed, but they smell weird as heck. Man, I don't know what it is about putting things in plastic bags and then sealing them in boxes for weeks and or months, but it gets freaking weird. So these are all going to connect, which is pretty cool. Oh, we have the Infinity Stone. I like my briefcase. I take this to work every day. Work is right over there in the next room. Alright, next up, Iron Man. Here he is. He looks really good. I like him a lot. There's not like tons of detail on these guys, but they do look good enough, and they're very polished. Like there's not any chips or any issues like that, which is a bigger deal to me than detail. I want to make sure that my stuff is always looking crisp. And they have actually like a pretty cool mix between an action figure and a statue look and feel to them. I really like Iron Man. He looks pretty darn nifty. So these guys are going to all chill together. Wait, they go like that? Or they go like this? They not go together. For some reason I thought they all interlink, but I guess they don't. They're just meant to kind of diorama themselves around. On the back of the box, they have it set up like this. So Mega Man's here. Iron Man is here, kind of facing off. Captain Marvel is up here. We'll get these bags out the way. And then the last character is Chun-Li. You may have thought it was Ryu, because it's always Ryu, but it's actually Chun-Li as the final fighter, which I think is cool. Give me somebody different that I don't already have a statue of somewhere else. And she is going to go right there, looking good. Actually, her character model is pretty sweet as well. She's got some good detail on her face and on her clothes. The dragon's there, looking really nice. Hopefully the up-close shots, high-def shots really show you what these characters are all about. So that's those four. And then possibly the part I'm most interested in, besides the game itself, is this Infinity Stone replica box. I want to see what the stones are like. If they're plastic, metal, what we got going on. There is the box. We'll open this up. Ooh, it's basically like freaking Easter morning. We got some eggs here of different colors, and they're definitely very plasticky. I don't even know, do they come out? I don't think they do. I think they're meant to just sit in here and chill in the box, like on display, like, yo, I'm cooler than Thanos, let's get to it. Who needs Avengers Infinity War? I already got the Infinity Stones. They definitely don't come out. I wish they were a little more metal. And, is there anything else? They do light up. There are batteries. I don't know if they're in. So let's put some batteries in and see what that does to this whole shebang. Batteries are in the bottom of my new Easter egg set here. I'm going to hit the switch. And you'll see, ooh, look at that. They pulsate. Looking kind of pretty. I like the pulsating effect. I do wish that they felt more than like, you know what they actually remind me of more than Easter eggs? Like the big Christmas lights. That's kind of what they feel like. I honestly think it all looks cool. I do wish that to touch, it was a little bit higher quality. I feel like, you know, the game is 60, the season pass is 30, maybe some extra DLC. So basically, you're paying basically $100 for this. And I feel like it should be a little bit higher quality. I think the statues look great. This quartet here looks really good. I wish they were a little bit sturdier, but it's kind of like a nice mix, like I said, between action figure and statue. These guys, I feel like this box should be a little bit better. The box isn't that bad. It's got like a nice automatic close. The stones themselves, they could use some work. So, depending on how big of a Marvel fan you are, this is either worth it for you or not. I personally am much more concerned with the game and the character DLC. Although I do think this is a nice display. I kind of wish they interconnected. You know, that's not the idea. I mean, they kind of line up-ish. You got your Marvel and your Capcom characters that kind of can go together. Nah, they kind of do fit together. I mean, it's not a perfect fit, but you can sort of get the idea of how they would go together. You can see, based on their colored paths here, that they would sort of go together. So I'm going to check out the game. If you want to see gameplay, that'll be on the channel as well. My Infinity Stones hopefully will keep me safe from all Easter bunnies and all Christmas Santas with their amazing pulsating glow. But thanks again to Capcom for sending this over. Super pumped to check out the game. Love these statues. I'm going to add them to my display. Maybe we'll keep this box closed for now. Until that time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Hope that's the day. I love you all. Drink some hot chocolate. It's cool to be back with unboxings. Haven't done one in a long time. Maybe we'll even bring back some wine boxes. Till then, though, I love you, and we'll see you all later. I don't have the camera to